Well, hello, Cayman. This is Pastor Daniel, just with your weekly update. So I just want to, first of all, just say thanks to all of you that came out for our 4th of July celebration this past Sunday on the 5th of July, our worship service. It was a great day. We got to recognize our graduates all from high school, college, and grad school, and there was over 20 graduates recognized. It was just an incredible day. So first of all, congratulations to all of our graduates, and we just pray for you in your next season, next chapter of life, that God's favor be upon you and you keep your eyes fixed on Him. Also, we celebrated our nation, and we prayed for our nation, and we talked about, the importance of not asking God to be on our side, but to make sure that we are on God's side. Look at Joshua chapter 5, and the episode, of the historical moment when Joshua found himself in the presence of the commander of the Lord's army. And Joshua's first question to him was, whose side are you on, my side or their side? And he really essentially said, neither. I'm on God's side. And Joshua responded with humility and worship, and just a great message for us here in America today. The many different kinds of divisions we have in our nation right now. It's so easy to assume that God's on my side, when in fact we're to always be seeking and asking ourselves that question: am I on God's side? So, simple question: are you on God's side today? Are you following Jesus, trusting in Jesus? Are you aligning all of your political views up to biblical views? Are you aligning up your issues or for or against social justice issues with the scriptures of God? So those are hard questions to navigate, but that's what we're called to do as believers. And so, we quoted several presidents, one of which is Ronald Reagan, who said, we have to make sure that he sees nothing wrong with us asking if we are on God's side. Yeah, I totally agree with President Reagan on that. It's a great question to ask right out of the book of Joshua. So, are you on God's side? A lot of other things coming up. We'll continue our prayer times. So tomorrow night, Wednesday, 6 p.m., we'll be having our prayer time that we have every week here live at the church facilities. And then this Sunday, we'll finish up our series we had started back in June and May, where Jesus, in his own words, the I am statements, we'll look at the last one, I am the vine. So a lot of good things coming up. But what I'm really excited about is sharing is I mentioned it just briefly Sunday, and that is Vision 2025. We have been praying through, thinking through, if we're doing everything God calls us to be doing as a church, what would that look like 5 years from now? And so we're going to be talking about Vision 2025 this month. Specifically on Tuesday and Thursday nights, July 21st and 23rd, we will have a time where you can come here to the church, or you can watch live online, where I'll be sharing Vision 2025. And so we're just really excited about that. So be praying now. We're actually also going to schedule, we have two sacred assemblies, which is something we've not really done before, but it's time where we gather together in the presence of God to pray for, to listen, and to just seek God's voice on this vision of 2025. So we're going to have two sacred assemblies, August 2nd and August 9th. And so more details about those will be coming up. But we just really want to know the heart of God, for Him to help us go not just through this COVID-19 season, but beyond it. And so we know that this COVID will come to an end. We just don't know when, but we know it will. But we want to be ready to be God's people during and after this COVID-19 crisis. So what does Vision 2025 look like? So that'll be coming to you July 21st, 23rd. She's really excited about that and all that has with it. Also, just want to really ask you to be praying for our school systems. In this COVID-19, just some really tough decisions to make. Our school leaders, our boards of education, some really difficult things. Our families have to wrestle with this. So just be praying for our teachers, for our students, for our school administrators. Just a really difficult waters they're trying to navigate right now, and they need wisdom from above. They also need patience and encouragement from all of us. They just need our prayers. So let's just do that. Let's rally around our education and pray for them, that they make wise decisions that's going to impact our children this next school year. It could have lasting impact as well. So we want to really be praying for them. Lastly, just want to continue mentioning giving. Again, you're continuing to do fantastic. Just thank you for your faithfulness, your generosity through this COVID-19 season. We're continuing to see God just be so faithful to us through your giving. So you can continue to give one of the 4 ways, live in person at the church, or through mail or the mail slot. Second is through the website, our CanaanSTL.org website. Third is through our church app, Canaan STL, and the 4th is through the text to give. So all those options are still viable for your giving. We sure appreciate you, love all of you. It's been great this last 6 or 7 weeks. We've kind of been back together at some level, just seeing faces again and being able to give elbow bumps and that sort of thing. So it's good to see you. But those of you that we haven't been able to see in a while, we're still praying for you and can't wait for that day we're all back together. But love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you either live or online this Sunday.